Hello and welcome back to the Metamystic Show. Today we are going to get messages from our friends, the dragons, and we're going to see what they have to say to us. I have some tools here to help us, and I'm going to use my special dragon deck that I don't actually ever use on the channel, and we have the High Priestess right at the bottom there. Love that. Love the little rainbow action. Now, dragons, to me, dragons are not just like mythical creatures, right? Whether it's actually a dragon as we think of a dragon, or if it's more metaphorical, in the same way that you'll hear people talk about the fact that, oh yes, I believe that Hecate is a real titaness. Like I speak to her, I pray to her, I give offerings to her, we commune together. That's one opinion. Another opinion is that goddesses like Lilith and Hecate and the Morgan and these sorts, Hades, etc., are actually just kind of like a projection of a version of our own selves. Like we are those things, and our minds are, it's more of a cerebral approach, is my point. So whether you actually believe dragons are real or not doesn't really matter, because to me this is what dragons mean. I believe that they are interdimensional beings that help specifically with things like timeline hops, time travel, and things actually, believe it or not, I believe, that have to do with quantum physics, things like black holes, the Bermuda Triangle, the Mandela effect, etc. So that's my preface. We have our astral projection stones here. We have some blue calcite, and we have some serpentine here as well. So let's see what the dragon guides want us to know, because we could be in a time of Seven of Pentacles, which can be like, it's a time of pausing and reflecting and analyzing how far we've come and where we want to go next. If we want to continue doing things the way that we have, or we want to make some changes. We've come a part of the way into our journey, and we want to know what's next. So that's what we're looking at today. Let's take a look. Always great to have you guys. This is a collective, timeless reading. Everyone is welcome. I do not discriminate. We can all believe different things and yet somehow still connect. Four of Cups coming out here. You might have felt like you missed some sort of an opportunity with the Four of Cups. I'm hearing, I'm not ready, I'm not ready, I'm not ready. So you might have felt like now in hindsight, you're like, oh my God. I was going to say hindsight is 2020. So this could have happened like even back in 2020, where you're like, wow, why did I not receive that opportunity? What I'm getting is it's cyclical. You didn't miss anything. It's something that will come back around. We have the Empress, the Page of Wands, and the Eight of Wands. You're going to have the opportunity to go on this journey again in this cycle to take the cup this time. It's coming back around. So what I'm seeing with the Page of Wands and the Eight of Wands, well, okay, let me back up. I'm seeing you as this Empress, right? Look at this dragon. Glorious. That's you. And look, there's the egg hatched out of that egg. There's actually a little baby dragon that hatched out of the egg right here, which is this Page of Wands, I believe. Because the Page of Wands is like a kid, right? Or it's a small energy. So what I'm seeing is you're sitting here, an opportunity is about to come back around for you that you feel like you may have either missed or passed up or just weren't prepared for. It could have happened in 2020 is what I'm getting. I'm hearing it's been over the last like 4 years, like it was between 2020 and 2024, and now in 2025, this new cycle is starting over again. So it could have something to do with like a 4-year cycle. I'm not going to get too into that. So let me stay focused, because I just put out a reading right before this where I talked about a 1 to 4 year cycle. That's why I'm asking my guides, is that correlating to that? And yeah, I'm hearing bits and bobs. So we got UK guides in the house as always, right? So there's like pieces that do and pieces that don't. So I'm gonna stay focused here. So with the Empress, it's like this opportunity is coming back around to you again in 2025 is what I'm getting. And I'm hearing it's happening now. That's why you're getting this message. It's like the dragons, they're knocking at your door. They come and knock at your door. Hello, hi. I'm here to offer you what I offered you before. Will you open the door? And it's going to move quick. It's like with the Page of Wands and the 8 of Wands, like something's going to go fast is what I'm getting. With the Justice card. It's part of your justice. The feather being weighed on the scale. I think you went through some sort of a process here where your heart was weighed. And now others that were involved with you in your camp, I'm getting, their hearts are now being weighed. And there's talks of that in the reading right before this. That sort of topic. So let's formally get... We're going to get 3 cards and then we're going to get an outcome. So 4 cards total. Whatever this offer is, you taking it, it's going to balance the scales in your life somehow. And this is like a collective offering of some kind, but it's different for everybody. This is how I'm seeing it. I'm seeing like a bag full of all different colored gemstones, just like this. And each person is given like a different color. So it's the same sort of an offering that's being given, but it's different for different people. I hope that makes sense. We have the Hierophant at the bottom of the deck here, which to me always talks about initiation. So I'm hearing you passed. There was some sort of initiation or test. All right. Ace of Wands at the bottom, yeah. Page of Wands, 8 of Wands, Ace of Wands. This is a new, exciting, dynamic opportunity that will change your life, is what I'm hearing. 1, 2, 3, and outcome. 5 of Swords at the bottom, and now we're back to the High Priestess again, where we started, right? Makes sense. I'm seeing that sign. Keep calm and carry on in this moment. With the Temperance card, the High Priestess, and the 5 of Swords. Oh yeah, there's that 8 of Wands, yeah. So there could be people with the Justice and the 6 of Wands. There are people actively fighting against this revolution, is what I'm hearing. So take that as it resonates. And with the 5 of Swords, what I'm getting is, I'm hearing words like uprising, uproar, revolution. And this is worldwide. I was just going to say that. And there's the world. This is worldwide. Like, this is not just like American politics or something like that. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about spiritual stuff. I'm talking about the real government. I'm not talking about this facade that we have going on in America here. I'm not talking about that. Because in other countries, I'm a worldwide sort of a gal. I've always been this way. I've always been interested in a lot of different cultures and how things run. When I was a young girl, I zoomed out. I understood that America was one small piece of the puzzle of the entire planet. So all of the crap that would be happening in America, I would be like, okay, but that's not happening in the UK. It's not happening in Canada. It helps me to detach. The law of detachment could be part of the solution here with the Five of Swords if people are ganging up on you. I'm hearing gang R word, up on you, but it's a metaphor. The best thing to do is to detach. And it's a worldview that I hold, and it's helped me many times to zoom out and to realize and to understand this is such a small perspective that is being thrown at me here. It's so it's like you don't even want to give it energy. You know, you don't even want to talk about it, because that's how not this is. High Priestess, Temperance card. So when this deal comes in for you, this new agreement, and it's tying into the new contract reading that I just did right before this. And they're saying that's what's connected. The karma and all that having to do with others. Five of Swords. That's not necessarily connected to that reading. But the new contract aspect of this, that's what's tying into the reading right before this. The advice here is Temperance. It looked to me like this dragon was like on the ground, like covering their ears, like it reminds me, I used to take care of this boy Dominic, who's on the spectrum, and he would put these like noise canceling sound headphones on when he had younger twin toddler siblings, and they would scream and it would overstimulate him. And I'm seeing that here. So maybe some of you are neurodivergent, maybe some of you are autistic here. And it doesn't have to be that, but it could be. Because, like, this sort of Five of Swords, like, especially a bunch of people ganging up on you, this is also, like, an empath HSP thing. Where, say it this way. When you go into a store that's super busy, you go into a train station, you go to New York City, there's a bunch of people, right? It can be overstimulating to those of us who are very, very sensitive to energy. So whether it's some sort of neurodivergence or it is some sort of sensitivity to energy in general, I'm seeing that here with the Five of Swords. And there's a group that are all gathered. Like, see, this is like their minions. There's a ringleader here, and then the minions are looking up like, Master, what shall we do next? It's like, calm down. Like, what? How much free time do people have? That's my question. I'm busy. I don't have time to plot and plan revenge and vendettas on people and shit. Let me know, guys. Do you have time? Do you even have time in your day to do all that mess? Because I don't. All right, I really don't. So anyways, Temperance. Yeah. Look at the green. The Temperance is my jam for 2025. High Priestess, Temperance. Pisces, Sagittarius. 12th house, 9th house. Very spiritual houses. All right, we're going to get into the cards. I'm moving slow with this because I really want to get this message out. I know this is going to be very valuable and important. So, Temperance is about taking the energy that's thrown at you. It could be negative words, negative thoughts, negative intentions, trying to cut you down, trying to cut you out, trying to change your perspective on something because it's a 5. This energy, it doesn't even have to be people talking directly to you. It could be evil eye. Let's just pop an evil eye on this whole reading here. Yeah. There we go. And scene. Because these people are trying to make a scene, is what I'm getting as well. And it's right when this offer is coming in for you. Isn't that funny? Interesting. Something to think about. How would they know to coordinate some sort of coup, I'm hearing? Right when you were about to 8 of Wands expand, right when you were going to get some sort of justice, some sort of success. You could even be having, if this is more 3D for you, you could be having some sort of success in some sort of legal proceeding here. Now, I'm not a lawyer, I'm not qualified for that, but we did talk about that in my reading. Change in the contract. You're worth way more than this. So that reading, and then the second one where it says the new contract. So those 2 readings, I believe, go with this one if you want to get different perspectives on it. This is more the spiritual aspect of things. The High Priestess aspect, the Temperance aspect with the angel realms, with the High Priestess, with the underworld, right? So the gang's all here. And they're showing up with the 5 of Swords when you got all that going on. Big mistake. Big, huge. It's giving that. That's from, and I'll get to the cards, guys. This is all channel. I'm not just gabbing. Pretty woman, walking down the street. Pretty woman, kinda like to meet. Pretty woman. She's going into the store. It's like an expensive boutique. And the women in the store, they're making fun of her, right? 5 of Swords. Assuming she can't buy anything in there, right? And then she comes back into the store and she's trying on all this stuff. And they're bringing her like refreshments and stuff like that. And this woman comes back over. Kind of like, how is she getting all that? I thought she was like a piece of shit that's worth nothing, basically. And then Julia Roberts looks right at her and she's like, big mistake. Big, huge. That you're going to have that moment here. It's going to be a big mistake, big, huge moment. Huge! Calm down, Melissa. All right. I am apolitical. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America. Oh, Lord Jesus, the fire. All right. Okay, we got it. So, King of Cups. This is that temperance energy, and this is the advice. Keep it cool. Cool. West Side Story. Because this is kind of like a theatrical production, what's going on here. It's kind of like, line? Can I have my line? All right, you go in. You go in first. You beat them down that way, and then you go in the other door and beat them down that way, and I'll meet them at the end with the final blow to everything that they ever thought was worth anything to them. I'm gonna shatter it. That's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing them take a big bat to a big glass vase filled with all of your, it's like a high priestess sort of a vibe. It looks like this. It's like this, I saw smoke coming out of it. It's like a big cauldron and I'm noticing the mushrooms here. You're definitely an astral traveler. Or you have that potential that you haven't quite unlocked fully yet. Look at that. Yup. See, this group doesn't understand who you are. They don't know what they're dealing with. All right. That's part of what the dragons want you to understand, is that they have helped you see what's in the dark. That's why you're able to keep your cool in the situation, because for some of you, you've been processing this, whatever this is that we're talking about today, for like 4 years. Like, this has been since like 2020, where things got real and everybody's true colors came out, right? It made a man out of you, but to others, all it did was reveal their true colors, and they like doubled and tripled down on that is what I'm getting. See the wolf howling at the moon? Oh! King of Cups. King of Cups is the most balanced. He's the masculine water. He can balance the seas. He's like Poseidon. He can move the waters. So the King of Cups and the Temperance is the advice. Don't miss your opportunity again, right? Because it could have been, you could have started this sooner, and for whatever, God knows, whatever reason, there are combative energies trying to stop you. It's like smoke and mirrors. They're trying to stop you from being able to see this Four of Cups coming in again. The cup coming in. So the advice is Temperance card, King of Cups. Because see, again, just to reiterate, he is overstimulated. He is overwhelmed with whatever. I'm hearing coordinated effort. I'm sorry, but this is giving, and it's not for everybody, this is giving flying monkeys of a narcissist, where they hit you multiple times. It's like a war strategy. They hit him again. They wait 5 minutes. Hit him again. It's like, calm down, bro. How do y'all have the time? That's my question. How do you have the time? Like, I'm busy. I'm lucky if I get to like scroll on my phone. I'm lucky if I get to fucking doom scroll. I don't have time. These people must be privileged, entitled. Some of them I'm seeing, they don't even have jobs. It's like, no wonder. I'm hearing that song, remember? Motherfucker never loved us. Yeah. Worst behavior. 5 of Swords. So anyways, keep it cool. Take in this energy and use it to your advantage. 5 of Swords, that's a lot of energy that you can actually take in and alchemize that and use it in your potions, use it in your spells, metaphorically or literally. It's actually an opportunity when people gang up. Whether this is energetic or it's like literal, or it's just because you're a high priestess and you're targeted in the astral realms. That's just a regular Tuesday for me. Let me know in the comments. Hello, hi. High priestesses unite, right? That's just a regular freaking day of the week for us. But this is something more organized because we also have the 3 of Cups here. Like, people have gathered together, 10 of Swords with the Death card to put an end to you, I'm hearing. So for some of you in a past life, they could have actually, I'm hearing, burn the witch! So in a past life, especially with the high priestess, some of you could have been, yeah. 10 of Swords, 3 of Cups, Death card. But little did they know that you know how to transmute energy. You just turn this into a transformation. 10 of Swords, it's like they think it's like one of those mafia movies. They look over the side. They're looking over the side of the bridge, and there's those like bubbles coming up because they drown the dude. And they wait a minute. The guy's not coming up from the water, so they're like, all right, he's gone, let's go. They get in the car and leave. And then you come up from the water. They didn't anticipate that. 10 of Swords, 3 of Cups, 5 of Swords. This was intentional. And it's like, I'm seeing like a court case. It's like there's something that's going to be determined that this was premeditated. There was some sort of premeditation here. So anyways, I'm going to move beyond the underlying here. I just wanted to see what brought us here, what we're talking about. Now we know. And we're talking to high priestesses, male, female, non-binary, however you identify. Excellent. Excellent. Card number 1, 9 of Cups. I'm hearing the words, I'm gonna be rich. That's a strange thing to hear off the 9 of Cups. What in tarnation is going on here? All right. Let's open the cards. We'll take a look. If we have to clarify, we will. Card number 2, Ace of Coins. Well, what do you know? What in tarnation? Oh, boy. Yeah, it's like they're looking right at the money. He's looking right at the Ace of Coins. I'm getting it. This opportunity that's coming around the bend for you again, it's always meant for you. Even if you somehow, what is Kyle Cease's book? Don't Let Me Mess This Up. What is it called? Anyways, somebody let me know in the comments. It's a great book. It's like that moment in life. 'Cause he was a stand-up comedian for like 20 years, I think. And then he went into a completely different field. Speaking of the death card, he went into a field of transformation and helping people, right? He's a Virgo, I believe. But anyways, I love Kyle Cease. But what I'm seeing here is it's like, what's coming in for you, they think it's theirs. Or they think they can take it from you somehow. Huh. I'm seeing that queen. Off with her head! Another reference to unaliving somebody. Interesting. Could be some past life overlap here. But little did they know that you got eyes all over the place. Right? I'm hearing destiny swap. This was never meant for them, and it never will be. Because even if they were somehow able to steal it, which they're not able to, because you can't steal what's meant for another person, like, this is from the divine order. The justice system is involved. Possibly literally in the 3D as well. But again, this is more spiritual today. I'm hearing your case has been observed. And I'm seeing, like, somebody stamping something onto documents. Like, something's over is what I'm getting. Like, something, as you're watching this reading, something's over. Like, they think that they're gonna get something. 9 of Cups is, like, satisfaction. Like, this is my dream come true. And then the Ace of Coins. it's like this dragon's kind of turned away in the card, kind of like he's holding something away. Like, you're not collective, so you're not getting this. It's like, it's almost as if, look at this. They're like, they look like a seahorse in this. They don't even look like a dragon or something. Like, they're like tiny. This looks like the Page of Cups, and it's coming up to this huge ass behemoth dragon from like tale as old as time, freaking like ancient being, and it's like, hi, I'm here to take my pinnacle. It's like, you're not getting one goddamn pinnacle from this dragon. Are you kidding me? This dragon looks pissed, actually. Like, oh, how dare you awaken me in my slumber? Why is that giving like Gandalf or something right now? I love this reading. Something about the ring is coming through. I love The Hobbit, so okay. Gremlins. See, they don't understand you're friends with the underworld. You're a high priestess. Like, what? It's actually, in hindsight, guys, it's kind of funny. Because hindsight is 20/20. It's like you're looking at this person like they were some sort of, or people, or energy, or even an aspect of your own self that cut yourself down and felt like you weren't good enough to do something or receive something or have something. And it's your own soul, Ace of Coins. It's just an aspect of your own soul that you're receiving back to you from past lives is what I'm getting. This is an ancient skill, especially if it's something esoteric with the High Priestess and the Temperance energy. It's alchemy. It's the ability to transmute energies. Remember how we talked about on the Temperance card, how he was overstimulated? It's like you were this huge dragon. Like, you're as big as this guy. Look at that. And you're the same color. You're both green. I knew to wear green. I was like, yeah, but should I wear blue to match the back of the cards? And then I was like, no, wear green. And now we see why. Right? Because it's the heart. It's the heart chakra. You are heart-based. This person's greed-based is what I'm getting. Greed is different than green. D and N are different letters. Greed versus green. And it's funny because to be green can be to be considered like new at something. But they're actually the one that's new. You always were destined to come into like some sort of higher spiritual role, and you were being trained by the elders is what I'm getting. But you just couldn't see your power because you were so overwhelmed. It almost looks like this is a puddle of tears. And look, the hands from up here, it's like the elders, they're teaching you how to transmute the energy so that you don't feel overwhelmed anymore. They've been trying to teach you that. I'm hearing, you have a gift, son. I'm hearing that. You don't have to be a son. I'm just hearing that. So, yeah, it's like, because this guy looks older. And this one looks younger, but it's the same size. And then you have this pipsqueak coming along. It's like, there's no comparison, dude. My point is, in 1,000 years, we'll all throw our heads back and laugh. But why wait 1,000 years? Start today. This Ace of Pentacles, part of it is once you touch this pentacle, it's like once you touch the ring, sort of a thing, you're going to remember who you really are. And the irony is, it takes a lot of courage to accept it to begin with. So it's like a catch-22. Until you touch the pentacle and receive it. See the symbol? until you take the pentacle and touch it with your fingers, you're not going to remember. So that's part of this like test, if you will you have the courage? It's giving David and Goliath as well. Have you ever read that book by, what's his name? He wrote Outliers. He wrote one on David and Goliath as well. But anyways, regardless, these people think you're stupid as well, just throwing that out there. And it's like, but they're actually young souls. Like, look, even with the high priestess, it's like, this is them, this is you. This is them, this is you. And it's not about being an asshole. You're not assholes. I'm coming to you to tell you the freaking truth of the situation. That's what we're doing here today. Capricorn North Node, that's what we're doing here today, okay? It's all business here, all right? Because this is bullshit. It's like they would never have even access to this. It's like a joke. I'm not trying to be like, oh, these people are like terrible and stuff. But it's like, these are people that, for some of you, they literally offed you in a past life. Like, literally. So it's not about like, oh, Missy, you're being like too rude and stuff. It's like they would be thrown in prison in today's society. So it's not about like morals. It's about the law. And they're out of bounds. And they're out of spiritual law, and they're also out of, for some, 3D physical law as well, depending. Okay, so anyways. It's like they're depending on you. That's the irony. But they're treating you like shit so that you stay dependent on them. And that is like 101 narcissist school. They all go to the same class. They all graduate from the same goddamn university. How to manipulate people. And specifically, how to manipulate people that have good hearts and have a lot to offer. So anyways, let's move forward. Card number 3 is the 5 of coins. They're not going to get anything. They're not getting anything. This looks like the same dragon. Ooh, why am I getting that? It's almost like this dragon is like, I'm just going to say it, spirit. So I wash my hands. I'm just the channeler, okay? I'm seeing that it's like they're going to be punished for daring to disrupt the slumber of this entity. I'm getting that. It's like they woke this up. I'm actually seeing this as a jinn right now. There's something with jinns. Like genies. Jinns. Different angles, different cultures, different modalities, different spirits, different types of entities, right? So I'm actually seeing, because look how angry he looks. I'm hearing this big booming voice like thunder. It's kind of like the old like 10 Commandments movie from like back in the 80s, where it's like you can hear like the voice of God and he's like all booming voice and everything. And I'm just hearing like, how dare you awaken me from my slumber? And this person's like, sir, I'm here to, it's like, calm down, bro. I'm sorry. I'm telling them to calm down because that's what they did to you. They're like, why don't you just calm down? You seem to be a little frazzled. They took pleasure in your suffering, and they extracted your energy. But it's all been part of your training. How to Train a Dragon. I interrupted my own spiel. What I was going to say, and again, I washed my hands of it. I'm wearing my rosary today. Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners now and at the hour of our death. Amen. So what I'm seeing is they're angrily looking back at this person, And it's like they're setting a curse onto them. They're setting a curse back onto them. And it could be literally financial, but it doesn't have to be. It's something to do with the soul. It's like a poverty of spirit. I'm getting that from the Bible. It's a quote from the Bible. Poverty of spirit. I'm also seeing their like spiritual protection being lifted. Like I'm seeing the angel wings. And it's like the wings that used to cover this person or people. It's like I'm seeing the wings. It's a weird imagery. I'm seeing the wings turn to ash and just like fade away like they were never there. This person or people have like fallen from grace or something. I'm seeing something like that. Like they've misused something here. Some sort of authority, power, spiritual gifts. I'm hearing for some of you, this person is like a seer. Like they're some sort of, they use their gifts. I'm hearing for some divination. They've used their gifts wrongfully. They've used their gifts to cause people to be unstable in some way, or they use their gifts to like extract from people's energy. Like they're using their gifts to be an energy vampire, I'm getting, or that's what they've been doing. So I'm seeing this Ace of Coins dragon curse this person with some sort of, I'm seeing them go, oh, right in the stomach. So that could be something to do with solar plexus. I'm seeing solar plexus just shining brightly when I said that. Yellow. That Coldplay song, Yellow. It's like they could have hit your confidence for years. And it's like they actually were extracting from your solar plexus, and it's like now they're gonna be the ones that feel insecure. 5 of Pentacles. Now they're gonna be the ones that feel, for a second that looked like Hecate's wheel. It's like you have the power of you have sorcery behind you. It's like they've made a mistake here. They've made a mistake. And it was an ongoing mistake, I'm hearing. They had many chances, so don't feel bad for this. Don't feel bad about this. I'm seeing them literally flippantly slam away their guides. Like, I'm seeing their guides deliver them. It's kind of like, when somebody gets served and they're like, hi, is your name Melissa Gordon? Yeah, I'm Melissa Gordon. You're served. And they give you it's like that. I'm seeing like their guides doing that to them. I'm hearing 10 or more times. And it's like every single time. It's almost like they're on the run, because you can't just avoid those. Those are like government notices. You can't just like, those are legal, I should say. Those are like legal. You can't, it's kind of, I'm getting also, it's something to do with like skipping court or something too, I'm seeing. Or something like that. This person's like naive to spiritual laws or something. And why am I going like this as I'm talking? For some of you, there could have been some sort of like transphobia, homophobia. I'm hearing segregation. So there could have even been like a past life here. They're like prejudice. There's prejudice or something here. They've done something very wrong here, and it was justified. They justified it somehow. Oh, it's because the word of the Lord says, okay, the word of the Lord, what they don't understand is that the Lord, it's like, I'm getting the scripture, and it is one of the harshest scriptures in the Bible, okay? It's when Jesus spits them out, I spit you out of my mouth. I don't know you. My purse! I don't know you! Oh, King of the Hill, little reprieve. But it's basically like the person comes to Jesus, right? And they're like, Lord, Lord. And the Lord looks at them and is like, I don't know you. And turns away. Chills down my whole body. So it doesn't matter if these people are religious or not. It's something of that sort. Because for some of you, it's like Islam. But not for all. Again, I'm seeing something about a jinn. It's like an ancient family curse. It's a switcheroo. It's a swapperoo. They tried to destiny swap with you, but what's actually happening is some sort of curse, and it could translate to some sort of finances for y'all in the 3D, where you could have struggled with money or you could have struggled with self-worth. It's something about your solar plexus, the yellow, that's where the confidence comes from. Value, self-worth, all that stuff. That's going to be, something's going to change in that. So what I'm seeing is it's a swapperoo, where it's like, it's more of the curse that was upon you will now be upon their head, is what I'm getting. Those are the words I'm getting. I got some ancient guides, so a lot of this stuff is like quotes from different... It's almost like this was bait. I'm getting that. It's like this was like a trap that they would come in, and so they would legally be able to be like, you've come here, now you will have this curse upon you. It's like, that's what I'm getting. I know it's not funny, but it's like, just look at this guy. Oh my God. It's just like the ultimate ego blow too. It's like they're coming in like they're all like, I don't know, guys. Oh no. All right. We're going to look at our outcome here. Oh, Lord, have mercy. Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen. Card number 4, Queen of Cups. I was going to say something about a frog, and I didn't, and there's one right there. Who is that, like, swamp witch? Like, Morgane or whatever? What is her name? It's giving that. It's like a high priestess sort of an energy, the Queen of Cups. Oh, yeah, and we had the King of Cups. I'm also getting, something's downloading. For some of you, this, because the 5 of Coins, as we say in the tarot communities, right? We talk about 5 of Coins as like being left out in the cold. So in terms of a curse, and we're just going to talk about it that way for the sake of the argument, you could have had relationships where you showed up like as yourself. So basically, let me cut it short. The outcome is yourself. Okay, that's the outcome. It's you're going to get your soul back. That's this outcome. But let me unpack it a little bit. Queen of Cups. Let me get my King of Cups. Where'd he go? He's with the Temperance. For some of you, this could have also translated this curse into relationships that you've gotten in where you were just left out in the cold. Whether the person emotionally left you out, like they were detached. I'm hearing narcissistic. So for some of you, you could have dealt with like a series of like narcissistic energies where you were like targeted because you're this cups sort of energy where you give, you love, you're very spiritual, you're very nurturing. And it's like you got lamb blasted is the word I'm getting, into the heart space again and again and again. And there's something here about the fact that that was part of this. It was to strip you and rob you. Somebody's name could be Rob. Strip you and rob you. I'm literally seeing you being stripped down naked. There's something about humiliation here. Humiliation rituals. I'm just seeing everybody like laughing and you're just trying to cover up your bits. You know, again, bits and bobs, something about the UK. UK in the house. I know I got y'all watching. I love you guys. I've known a lot of people from the UK through the years because I've been on YouTube since like 2009. I've had a lot of friends. So I love you guys. But what I'm seeing here is like once this swaparoo happens and you get your soul back, basically what's rightfully yours, that's really what this is about. It's like the curse will be removed and you'll be able to find your true love. That's for some. Let me take a look-see. So we have Sagittarius, Pisces, Scorpio, Libra, and that's that. Okay. We have Sagittarius, Pisces, Scorpio, and Libra present with water. Those don't have to resonate. I just like to say them sometimes because for sometimes that is what makes things clearer. I also just opened up to the Chariot, which is Cancer. So a lot of water here. A lot of water. A lot of spiritual. Could just be, sometimes when I look at the signs like that, I think like, oh, Cancer, it's the 4th house. Scorpio, it's the 8th house. Like looking at those houses and what they mean, maybe you have a grand water trine in your chart. Regardless, the outcome of this is you just get to finally be yourself without all this mess, bro. That's what I'm getting. It's like you're finally going to have peace. For some of you, it's like there's been active magic it's like I'm just seeing all this. It's like confusion magic. I'm seeing it just around your head at all times. It's kind of like if you're in the middle of a hailstorm or something, but you still made a way. God will make a way where there seems to be no way. That came through my reading right before this, I believe. I did a much more theatrical performance over there, but I'm losing steam, guys. 54 minutes. All right, we're closing. I know. We're closing. A closing argument. So with this Temperance card, it's like you still managed to... It's like all this shit just made you stronger. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Somebody left me the comment the other day, and they're like, you're very entertaining. I'm like, oh Lord, I'm glad y'all like it at least, because I got bullied for it my whole life. So I guess I finally found my tribe. That could be part of this here, where it's like. I'm seeing like Rapunzel. I'm seeing like all this imagery. It's like you might have even felt like isolated and Mother knows best. It's like you could have had like I'm hearing a psychopathic like mother, or for some I'm hearing mother-in-law, which, welcome to the freaking universe, right? But it's like I'm seeing something crazy. It's just like I'm seeing you were just like this magical, mystical being, and it's like they tried to cage you or something. But the dragons were always with you. It's like all this was just used to your advantage is what I'm seeing. It's like you became like 10 times stronger than you would have been. So it's all just like, I'm seeing, in poker, I'm seeing everybody push the chips to the middle of the table and you're just sitting there. And it's just all those chips are coming to you. The name Chip. But it's all you. It's like they were playing with your money. They were playing with your energy. They were playing with your life force. They were playing with your destiny. They were trying to steal it and use it, and I'm hearing Ponzi scheme. So it's like, yeah, maybe they moved forward a little bit in something here and there. It's like, but it never held. It's like I'm seeing something being held together with duct tape, and it might hold for a little while, but then it collapses. It's like a facade. It's like, how you hear those stories of like gurus and stuff like that, or like cult leaders or whoever. You hear these stories of people that were fakes, basically. And you come to find that like, oh, they're just actually a really good salesperson. Like, they're actually just like a magician in the reverse. They're not even a high priestess in the reverse. We're not even going to give them that much credit. They're really a magician in the reverse with the devil. And even the devil don't want to work with they ass. So, yeah, that's what I'm getting. So, we talked about the terms and conditions for the next 1 to 4 years. And this is even part of a bigger cycle, which I'm sure they'll have us get into as we go along here. And this is a group thing. I want to be clear on that. This is not just like, oh, I hope that this applies to me. It applies to everybody here. Remember how I was saying? Sure, maybe one person has like the cerulean colored gem and another person has this like sunshiny yellow. But it's all the same, like, it's all from the same place. We're just all being given, like, different aspects of things. So we talked about the terms and conditions in the reading right before this for the new contract. But just in short, what I'm seeing here is there's something about self-satisfaction here. There's something about being one with yourself and your gifts as a high priestess. There's something about having peace with the temperance card and being able to finally just stand in your power and acknowledge the person that you are, because you're being acknowledged by these ancient beings that are, I'm seeing like it's kind of like an award ceremony of sorts, where it's like I'm seeing you like walk up in front of like this council, and each of them, it's like they're giving you a blessing. I'm seeing one of them put those like, what are they? Are they called magnolias? They're the orange. I think it's an Indian custom. So I'm seeing them like put the garlands on you. I'm seeing I am seeing Lakshmi right now. So there's something with a financial abundance element here, because she's the goddess that all those coins come flowing from her. She's actually a very creative energy as well. It's not just about money. Did we not have the Empress at the beginning of this? Yes, we did. We had the Empress. We had the Empress with the Page of Wands and the Eight of Wands. So, I think that Empress was actually the Lakshmi energy blessing you. I'm seeing that because I'm seeing the coins. I'm hearing the sound. Ooh. And the sound, hold on. So there's a song called The Sound, and I was trying to think of the lyrics. Anyways, I'll put it down below if you're interested. But there's something with the Ace of Coins and the Five of Coins where it's like I'm seeing them, it's like they're taking the 5 coins. Because the 5 of Coins, it's not actually that there's 5 coins. It's that they're fragments of the original coin. Like the Ace of Coins is the full coin. It's the full raw potential of the coin. And then as the coin goes along, like first it breaks into 2 with the 2 of Pentacles. Then that same coin breaks into 3. That same coin breaks into 4. That same coin breaks into 5. So it's actually a fractional energy. This is worth more than this. So what I'm seeing is actually this healing energy with the Temperance. You're going from like one elder to another. One is giving you a blessing. One is taking these 5 pentacles, this feeling of like poverty could be literal. Also poverty of the soul and spirit, feeling insecure, feeling ostracized, feeling like you were different and outcast in some way. Again, for some of you, you are like neurodivergent. Some of you are high level like HSP empaths where it's hard for you to like be around a lot of people. I just keep seeing gold, gold, gold. It's like a golden aura. For some of you, it's just, you've just felt othered. And I'm seeing them take the 5 coins, and it's like they're doing some sort of alchemization, because this can be kind of like, sometimes I see it as like a science lab. I'm seeing that here. There's some sort of like masculine energy here. It's like a swordsy sort of an energy coming in right now. It's kind of like a science mind. I'm seeing something about quantum physics again. It's something high level. It's a high level science mind, and they're coming in. You're actually like a genius. Like some of you are like geniuses. I'm hearing Nostradamus as well, and they're gathering the 5 pentacles, and I'm seeing them melt down the pentacles and purify the pentacles through some sort of like ancient practice. I'm seeing something. Who is that Asian Empress energy? Quan Lin? What is her name, guys? I'm sorry that I'm forgetting it. But I'm seeing like all these different cultures and different schools of thought and different religions. It's like they're coming together. But anyways, they're watching this alchemization happening. They're taking the pentacles, bringing them through some sort of ancient purification process. Purified 7 times in the fire. That's from the book of Proverbs. Yeah, now I am seeing also like a Torah. I am seeing also like a Solomon, sort of Solomon's seal, sort of an energy coming in here, which is like Jewish mysticism and Kabbalah. Which also, of course, has to do with abundance. There's an abundance energy. It's like you're being blessed. I have chills all down my body. You're being blessed with an abundance energy. I'm the oil running down the beard of Aaron. It's an anointing for those of us who grew up in the Christian church. It's an anointing. Yeah. And it's running down the beard of Aaron, which is, it's from the Bible. But anyways, what I'm seeing, it's like they're putting your broken, fragmented soul. And I'm just seeing tears streaming down your face. I'm just gonna hold the stone while I'm talking. Tears streaming down your face. And it's like they're putting you all back together. And then it's like they're handing you the pentacle. They're handing you the pentacle. And it's your soul, Queen of Cups. Like it's your King of Cups. It's your It's your heart. And it's healed and it's beautiful and it's so healing and it's so spiritual. Temperance, High Priestess, 9th house, 12th house. It's like the two becoming one, I'm hearing as well. So for some of you, this could be like some beautiful spiritual soulmate that you've always wanted. For those of you who that's the case, something might move fast with that. You might get like married quickly, or I'm hearing shotgun wedding. It's like when you know, right? We have the Justice card. You might even go to like Justice of the Peace or whatever. You might like get married, because I'm hearing like, oh, I don't want to do the whole like wedding thing. Like I just want to like marry you. I just love you. I don't really want to do the whole like thing. You might both feel like you have, and we'll talk more about this energy. I'm going to be having more readings on this coming up. I just know it. But you might both kind of feel like you have to keep this more private, because you might have people on both sides that are 5 of Swords. And so anyways, that's another topic. But in conclusion, it's like this is the oneness of your soul. All the fragments coming together into perfect harmony and union with the Temperance. So I love you guys, and I hope that this was helpful to you. Very like shamanic energy here as well. I love each and every one of you, and just like I said in my reading, changing the contract, you're worth way more than this, and you always have been, right? This is the new contract. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life, and I'm feeling good. Remember, you can always listen to the Metamystic Show on Spotify and Apple Podcasts every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 9 a.m. EST, as well as always watch it on my YouTube channel, of course, at The Metamystic. Thank you to all who donate. I really appreciate you guys, and you do make a big difference. And I just want to thank you for all your beautiful energy and well wishes and everything as well. I love seeing your guys' comments. And if you want to book a personal, you can always email me. I have my email down below in the comments. So I love you guys, and I'll see you on the next one. And congratulations.